Hello Squamish, it is Friday, November 13th. On Tuesday afternoon, I had the opportunity, along with all the mayors and chairs in the Fraser Health Authority and the Vancouver Coastal Health Authority, to speak with Dr. Henry and other key provincial ministers about the new provincial health order. Over an hour and a half, she answered all of our questions with facts and data and her signature patience. I am asking everyone in Squamish to please follow this public health order and not socialize with anyone outside of your household until at least noon on November 23rd. That means no social gatherings of any size at your home, inside or outside. People that live alone must not host gatherings either, but they can continue to see one or two members of their pandemic bubble at each other's homes. There is now a great frequently asked questions page about how to follow this public order on the provincial website. These measures are being put in place until at least noon on November 23rd, and the goal is to reduce the spread of COVID-19 and flatten the curve, which is absolutely necessary at this time to protect our hospitals, our long-term care facilities, to keep vulnerable folks safe, and finally, to keep our schools and businesses open. I know this is hard, and I know so many of you have been doing the right thing, but it is time to dig deep again and to follow this new guidance. Think of it this way. The next 10 days are a great time to get those odd jobs done around the house that you've been putting off. I might finally get around to putting away my summer clothes or washing my windows. It's a great time to send an email or a letter to a friend you haven't connected with in a long time, just to let them know that you're thinking of them. It can be a great time to catch up on sleep or read a book, do a puzzle, play a game with members of your household, or go outside for a walk, bike, or run. There's lots of cultural and religious celebrations coming up, and so this weekend is a great chance to think about how you will celebrate these events in COVID-friendly ways. And there are some great suggestions on the BC Centre for Disease Control website. And finally, my last idea to keep you busy this weekend. We have just launched, in collaboration with many community partners, a project called Your Stories, Our Community. It is a project to hear from all of you about how we can continue to respond and recover from the pandemic. In the new year, we'll be hosting some sense-making sessions based on what has been shared. I invite you to use our anonymous form to share an experience, or two, or three even, that you have had during the pandemic on a website called yourstorysquamish.ca, so that we can hear from you about what has been hard, or what has been easy, what has created stress or pain, or what has been a silver lining. These can be experiences that took place at school, at home, at work, or in the community. And we want to hear from all ages. And finally, if you feel a little retail therapy coming on, to the best of your ability, please support local businesses over the winter. Just because they are open doesn't mean that they are out of the woods yet. And being open also doesn't mean that they can survive another shutdown. So please do the right thing in the coming days. We're here just 2 days after Remembrance Day, and I am not asking you to ration food or risk your life on the battlefield. I am asking you to sacrifice your social life for 10 more days, to stay home when you're sick, and to wear a mask when physical distancing can't be maintained. I don't think that's too big of an ask. I know we all wish this pandemic was over, but the reality is that we will have to learn and relearn continuously about how to live with COVID for many more months. Dr. Henry ends her press conference with the words, "Be kind, be calm, and be safe." These words are intentional because they help to build up our resilience and also our community resilience when we speak, act, work, and approach life in a kind, calm, and safe way. Thank you, Squamish, and have a good weekend.